Statistically, Kenya has been classified as a Christian nation with 85.5% of citizens being Christians. This is per the 2019 statistics. However, over the years, there has been a disconnect between the overly Christian electorate and poor leadership witnessed in the country. With just less than a month before Kenyans have their date with destiny on the 9th of August, Chemichemi Players, which is a professional Christian theatre company that seeks to create understanding of God in the society through arts, missions, worship, and media, have come up with a play entitled Voices of the Bible, Kings and Leaders Edition, which seeks to bring about a conversation of Christians taking an active role in politics and taking up leadership roles. Using a variety of comic and dramatic monologues and scenes, the play provides a unique perspective on good and bad leaders alike and provokes much thought about the dimensions of leadership. Our reporter Chemichemi attended the play and filed for us the following report.
They did is call to God to save them. And God did an unexpected thing. He spoke to my master, Gideon.
It is a state-of-the-art live experience production play, using theatrical wonders to take audiences inside the story of the legendary figures in the Bible. Voices of the Bible, Kings and Leaders Edition is the name of the play, directed by Julissa Rowe and features an all-male star-studded actors of the Chemichemi Players.
Voices of the Bible, Kings and Leaders Edition is a series of stories and monologues that are performed by 8 actors, and we have performed monologues that are pretty much about the famous, well-known kings and leaders of the Bible. Except we recite these monologues and we perform them from the point of view of today.
Who told you you are naked?
The play, which comes less than a month to the August polls, seeks to provide a unique perspective on good and bad leaders alike, as well as provoke much thought about the dimensions of leadership. This comes as the country, which statistically has 80% of its citizens being Christians, has always had a disconnect between poor leadership and the overly Christian electorate.
Leaders, even in the Bible, were not perfect people. They were fallen people, and God still loved them and still used them. Even when they didn't love him, he still worked through them. So those are just some of the questions that we wanted to bring out, and then I think come out as you listen to the stories and the thoughts and the hearts of some of the men that are portrayed on stage.
The leaders are a reflection of who we are, because when you think about it, we put these leaders into office. So they actually do need the people to agree with what they are saying, with their manifesto, with their character, for them to be able to get onto this new level. So when you think about it, it's just that they are a mirror of who we are as a society.
Governing in the form of having dominion is one of the tasks God gave human beings at the very beginning. When nations are governed well, people thrive. However, the opposite is also true.
We can be very good at saying things, but not doing it. And so when it comes to our leadership as well, we can point fingers and say, they're corrupt, they're this way. But are we looking at ourselves and how we are enabling that?
With the leadership discussion that we are sort of starting with our play, the questions that we are asking people and the questions that we are asking ourselves, that these people will go out there pondering, wondering and thinking about these things, and they will share with their fellow Kenyans, because even for Jesus, he only needed 12. So even for today, we had, more than 12. So I believe from that number, something can grow from that.
I think people need to watch this in the lead up to the elections, just so that they can get something of a different message.
Kennedy Kimani, Hope TV Newswatch, Nairobi.